Welcome to F on Swells Conquering the Universe. This is yours truly, the FO, along with the world famous Swells. What's good, my boy?
Man, chilling, man. It's nice weather out there. Oh, it's beautiful, G.
We've been off for a while.
Oh, man, you know, some things happen. Your gut get messed up, you know what I'm saying?
Get them
and
booblies.
Yeah, and BGs.
Booblies.
Yeah, and I was, yo, bro, I'm trying to tell you. I was like, yeah, I'm coming over, man. And then at one point in time, my pops is real sick. So, you know,
Right.
that right there, you know, not just the best news, but you know what I'm saying? He been on earth a long time.
Life been life.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you know, he was in the army. The whole army beat him up for umpteen years. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, life, just like you said, been lifing. But yeah, man, other than that, the weather's nice now. We good.
It is nice.
We back in.
We've been at, but like, so what was it, last week? Went from, it was like 75. The one day there was the storm. That night was tornado warning.
Yep.
It's snowing in the morning.
Yeah, it was like little.
Yeah.
It was hail. It was like little.
Right.
It was crazy.
It was like 75 degrees one day. The next day it was like 30.
But that's why they say, you know, in Tennessee, you know, the weather's like a female. You know what I'm saying? It do what it want to do.
Right.
It just, you know,
Remember they say you don't like the weather, wait.
Yeah, just wait a couple. Yeah, just wait a minute. It's gonna be something you like in a minute.
Right.
Just wait. Just, you know, be patient.
Well, what I liked was the day before, and then it went to that 30 degrees. So,
Bruh, I mean, then you got to deal with that too. And then, of course, you know, then people out there, soon as they saw the sun,
right.
And my daughter, you know, she don't know. So, Daddy, can I wear it? No, that's what they do. We don't do that. We know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what to do with my AC. You have it on, go to sleep, and you wake up
and it's cold.
Cold.
Yeah.
Not the cold that you like either.
You know, I don't know. I don't like the AC. Well, I don't know. I guess the fan. I really don't like the fan because the fan will have me stuffed up in the morning. You know what I'm saying?
It just circulates.
I know people that have everything on. Goddamn 2 fans on, rotating. I'll be like, how do you sleep like that? Because like you said, like it just rotates that dust and I'll wake up clogged.
I got an air thing.
A purifier type thing? Yeah, my mom's got us one of those, man. I like that.
But see, what you do is you run it when you're not at the house.
Right.
So you just run it, because it's kind of an annoying sound.
Okay.
So you run that. And then at night, if you want to use a fan or something, which I don't use a fan, but if you want to use a fan, you could use a fan.
You have noise when you sleep? Like
I need noise.
Yeah.
I get, because my thoughts are a lot louder than any actual audible noise. So if it's just completely silent, then I start
going to
that.
Yeah.
I'd rather go down to, you know, sometimes I put just it's a couple channels on YouTube.
Yes, I do the same thing. I go to the sleep. I'll hit sleep and it'll be a bunch of different, well, that's what I hit. And then it'd be like, some of them be the universe. Some of them be like, you know, just a countryside, you know,
but
the
it's
ocean.
The rain one with the thunder. That thunder. I don't know.
See, like, I did the water one time. And for some reason in my head, I started drowning in my dream, and it woke me. And I was like, "All right, well, won't do this one no more."
I probably would drown. I'm sure, because I can't swim in real life, and I'm pretty sure I probably drown.
Yeah, see, I'm like a fucking porpoise in there. I can swim. I'm not, I can swim, but that water sound, it was like a dripping water.
Yeah,
sound.
it just.
Oh, it had me go nuts.
You're getting psychologically waterboarded.
Yeah, that's not a good thing.
That's dope.
Not for me.
Never to the person getting tortured.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I woke up out of that and changed that shit. But yeah, man, you know, that YouTube is good for stuff like that. You know, working nights, bruh.
Yeah, because you got to trick. And then I swap every 2 weeks.
Yeah, and that's even crazy on your body. I didn't know about detour. Mm-hmm. So, you know, I went and I saw the blackout curtains, and I thought they came I thought it was a pair of blackout curtains. I thought I got 2 with this.
Those things are expensive.
Exactly. So that's why I'm thinking I'm getting freaking 2 of them. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So I get my blackout. I'm like, cool, I need this, you know. Bruh, took it out the package. I was like, all right. And then I really, no, actually, mine wasn't, you know, it was a nice size, but it was still one.
It didn't cover up the whole window.
No, it didn't. So that's why I was like, well, wait, maybe I got the yellow, you know what I'm saying? The what do they call it when it comes to cars? The lemon. I got the lemon of the packs. Right. You know, like, oh, well, they forgot to put the second one in this. So I look at the pack to make sure it said 2, and it said 1 piece. And I was like,
that was a PR, but it's a PC.
Yeah, and and I was like, dang, it was still like $12, and I was like, damn. I mean, I get it, $12 ain't, but you just wasn't thinking that. I'm thinking, what the dang, man, it got me for. But nah, man, I had to buy another one because, working nights, bro, man, your body is, and you flip-flop, man, your body is mad at you.
Right. I don't never work more than 3 days in a row, but it doesn't. I don't think I think like the first night that I work, I get some sleep. Sometimes if I could take a nap before, I try to stay up that night prior. Like I try to stay up at least till like 1 o'clock, 1 to 2.
Mm-hmm.
Wake up whenever I wake up, and then see if I could get a little quick couple hour nap. That night, I'm very well rested. And then that next day, I'm dead tired. And then if I'm working 3 days in a row, by the third day, I'm about to die.
Yeah.
But I get that burst of energy because I'm about to be off for some days.
Right.
So my body's just like, I don't know what you want to do. So we just YOLO. We don't care if we sleep.
Oh, we care. Oh, it does.
That's what my body be saying to me, like, you gonna lay down because I'm trying to shut you down.
Please, yeah, because when I shut you down, it's not gonna be what you want.
Right.
Yeah, I try, bro. I think all I do is nap. I think I've been napping for 20-some years. I think the only time I sleep
micro napping.
Yeah, but I mean, like the time I sleep, bro, is when I go in, say, most of the time it's when I have my birthday,
mm-hmm.
I'm gonna sleep good that night. Because I'm going to have an obscene amount of alcohol plus a couple other party favorites in my system to help me go to sleep.
I think you're going to be in a stupor.
But most of the time when I sleep like that, well, you know what? Yeah, I guess those times I do wake up, hopefully I sleep correctly, I eat enough, but I still those are the best sleeps that I've gotten though, like the 8 hour. Yes, I went to sleep, maybe not too inebriated, a little bit, whatever. But other than that, I'm already used to getting up every 3-4 hours. Cause like you said, I micro nap 6 hours and I'm up and I think I slept too long.
I get about 4. I get about 4 strong hours.
Mm-hmm. And I'm good.
I don't even know if I'm good. It's just I could be tired. I can still have like good time. Like I used to get so excited. This is before I had my sleep issues. I used to get so excited. Like if I woke up in the middle of the night and had to take a piss,
mm-hmm.
I go to the bathroom and I ain't looked at the clock yet. And I look at the clock and I still got like 4 hours
to go to sleep. You mean?
I'll be so excited because I'm super tired. I'm about to jump up in there, cocoon up. It's actually usually some chick. It's one of my significant others. Okay. I'm not saying I was a big hoe. But I got a lot of time because sometimes you gotta wake up, you gotta take that piss or whatever. You wake up,
10 minutes,
you come back, you got 10 minutes, and I'm still gonna go lay down.
Oh yeah, I didn't say I was gonna
7 minutes to my alarm. I'm laying down. I'm gonna lay down.
Yes.
But it's days like when I don't gotta work, I wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning and I'm up. But I gotta wake up at 4 o'clock in the morning because I gotta actually go to work. And the only thing I can think about is I wish I could lay back down. It's crazy.
You can't at all, can you?
No.
Yeah, and it don't even feel comfortable when you lay back down. Bruh, man, your body just be messed up all the way to the left sometimes.
Yeah, it don't.
Man, sleep patterns here and there. Man, you know what?
See,
what's crazy about
it, there is no pattern.
No, what's funny is you said that before you had like sleep problems,
mm-hmm.
bro. We had my son, Memo. He's special needs, so they was like, we need to do a sleep study on him. We do the sleep study on him at the end of the sleep study because I had to be there with him. My son, you're not gonna put all his gadgets everywhere, and he's not just gonna lay there.
Mm-hmm.
And that wasn't happening. That didn't happen. It wasn't gonna happen.
Right.
Everybody was like, Swells, you got to go. You got to go with him. So when I did it, at the end of it, the nurses were like, sir, have you done a sleep study? I said, nah. And they was like, you really need to look into getting a sleep study done because I was in there chopping it up. You know what I'm saying? They were like, you stop breathing, you this, you that. They were like, he did great. Hey, you on the other end, you probably should have had all the stuff he had.
Right.
I was like, dang, for real. And you've done a sleep study, right?
Yes.
Oh, man, sleep study is crazy as shit, dude. Man, I'm glad they were like, once you get here, you can't leave. I was like, so I can't go smoke a square? They was like, you can now. But I mean, you got 10 minutes to whatever. And I was like, dang. So I went outside. And of course, I had me a little little airplane shots. You know what I'm saying? Took me, had a couple airplane shots, put them in my pocket. And I thought that I could drink them. And for a second there, I was like, oh, fuck, they're recording. So I had to go in the bathroom and drink them in the bathroom. And it probably didn't help the study at all.
No.
Anyways, and I'm glad I had went and gotten something to eat too. You know what I'm saying? But I was like, golly, I'm sleep study, and they had all these probes, and you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, I hope I don't have a happy dream or nothing like that. Let me sleep on my side. You know what I'm saying?
I did a stress, like a thing where they tried to check my brain, but they wanted me to stay up. So like I was in the bed, and like every once in a while,
you just doze off.
I'm getting nudged. Like they literally kept me awake for like 12 hours. But I was in the bed. I could be up for 12. I mean, my job is 12 hours.
12 hours, yeah.
I'm laying in the bed. How you gonna lay in the bed for 12 hours?
Yeah. And the bed was like, I got you.
Right.
And you couldn't stay awake. Yeah, I'll be doing that. Bro, I remember there were times when I was at work and just being bored will get you tired.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just being bored doing nothing will get you tired.
You can be bored at work. I can't be bored when I'm not at work, but at work,
if I'm bored, I'm tired.
Bored. Right.
Victor trying to show me some QA stuff on the computer, and I'm just looking at this computer, and he's talking to me. Mm-hmm. Like how sometimes, like that one time he was talking to me, and I literally was just, right. But I didn't, at this time, we're talking about at work now. Mm-hmm. And I had been up already, and I'm like, golly, this dude is so, and I'm falling asleep. I'm at the computer and I'm trying to type. Next thing I look up and there's like 10,000 Z's on there. You know what I'm saying? I got to hit line. Yeah. Like, oh my gosh, I hit, S. And I'm like, man, how much did you hit backspace for the next 2 minutes? Cause that's how many S's is on there now. And why did I go from a S to a P? What am I doing? Golly, being tired. When they say being tired is like being drunk when you driving.
Absolutely. You ever miss like big chunks of road?
That is so scary. Bro.
And you like,
how? Yeah.
Bro, it was like a significant portion that I do not remember. But from the things that I read, that your brain just didn't record that because you're so tired. So that's another function that your brain is using, that your brain is shutting down because you're supposed to be sleeping. So your brain stops recording. That's why when you blackout drunk, I mean, your brain stops recording those memories, recording those things. That's why you can't remember the night before when you get like obliterated. Wow. So the same thing, like you said, when you're drunk. So when you do have that thing, like when you're driving, and then like all of a sudden you like 2 miles from, and you don't remember that last 2 miles. You drove and you were awake for. Most likely, obviously, you ain't in the ditch. Yeah. You were awake, but your brain stopped recording for that little bit of time. You just don't remember.
Ooh. Yeah, that's still crazy. Do your eyes burn? Yeah. Like when I don't get enough sleep, my eyes will burn. I have a
playlist. Oh. I have a playlist. So when I work nights, I have a playlist. DMX on it. I got a rock song. I forgot what it's called. I had the windows down.
Oh yeah.
I don't care
how cold it is.
January. Yeah. No. June. December.
Yeah, we have to have the windows down.
Windows are down. Yes. And like DMX up in here, party.
Oh yeah,
that song right there. I don't like that song particularly. Really.
Yeah, it's a club song.
Right.
But it keeps
in
you
the
up.
car, I don't know if it's because I don't like it or because DMX keeps you up.
Yeah.
So
I literally was going from here to Florida on hey, we need somebody to drive the U-Haul truck. I was like, bet. I had been up all day, didn't even know I was going to Florida. We left at 12 midnight. And I was like, yeah, I could drive. Bruh, I drove about maybe 3-4 hours because I was excited at first. That excitement kept me up. That adrenaline kept me up. Next thing you know, I guess I drove long enough where we started seeing like the sky started changing. It wasn't as dark outside, whatever. And I clearly remember being in it's a 3-lane highway. And I don't know where we were, you know what I'm saying, what part we were on the map, 3-lane highway. And I clearly remember being in the far right lane. We are driving and just that quick, I blinked and we were in the far left lane. Now, I didn't swerve, but, And if I did, I don't remember. All I'm saying is that is one of those.
That's what happened. Yeah.
Yo, and when I did that, I literally rolled the windows down and they was with me. They was in the truck with me, and they were like, "Oh man, it's cold." I was like, "I don't care. I can't do this. I gotta stay awake because I mean, y'all are in here. Shoot, I was scared in a champ, dude. Man, ugh. Don't do that, man. Don't be sleeping and driving.
It's crazy,
man.
Because I used to carpool with somebody, but they end up not working there no more, and they love to drive when we work nights. So when we work days, I drove. When we work nights, they drove. I used to love it too. But I was asleep before we left the site of my job. I was out.
Right. And how long is the ride?
An hour.
Yeah.
So
that's a solid hour of sleep.
I would make it where we both work because we worked in different parts of the place that we work at, and I was closer. So I made it to the parking lot before he did. So he always, and it's like in an area secluded, you know. So he left his car unlocked. I don't leave my car unlocked, period. But he left his car unlocked, so, you know, there's been times where I get out there, sometimes like 10 minutes before, I'd seat back, linked. It's been a couple times where he we here. We back here in Tennessee. I got to his car for him, got in the passenger seat,
got comfortable,
put it back, and he woke me up. Like, I just made him ride by himself. Yeah. I said, I'm not going to be much of a companion as far as talking and everything on the way back. Going to work?
Yeah, I got you. Because I'm up. Yeah, I'm up. I got to be up. Because, I mean, even though you probably could take a nap, that's still hard. Bruh, have you ever, you know what I did at Akibono? And I've done it more than once. Go in the parking lot, go in the truck, and I'm finna sleep for 30 minutes, put 30 minutes on my phone.
Why? That's lying to yourself.
It really, that is the
lying.
And
to
then
yourself.
after, bruh, and you remember how big our job was.
Yeah.
We found, and we would go, you know, upstairs.
Classrooms.
Oh man, and we
yeah. And the little offices up in there.
There was a lot of things going on there. Anyways, sleep was one of the things that we would do, and we would be, bruh, and it would be where here comes somebody. Bro, there was one time I was so tired. I had worked all week 12s, and I was going to school at the time. So I would go to school from 8 to 2:30, and I would work from 3 to 3 in the morning. And then I would go home, get just a couple hours of sleep, and then go back to school at 8 in the morning and get off at 2:30 and drive right up the road to Akibono. And this is when I was working for Rhonda. And
you're ambitious, weren't you?
I was going, you know what I'm saying? I was trying to do something in maintenance, you know what I'm saying? Just do something different. But after like a week of that, man, I was in the bathroom, dude. I was not doing anything but sleeping in the bathroom. Dude came in there for maintenance, was like, I hear somebody in there snoring. Man, Rhonda opened that door, swells. I was like, oh my God, I'm in there shitting. She was like, I don't smell a goddamn thing. Get your fat ass out here. And I was like, oh man. Dude, I was like, oh my God. But I was not, bro, just because I had been working 12s, going to school for, 5.5. Man, that was one of the.
There's really nothing else you should do on a day that you work 12. Nothing outside of your home that requires your brain and stuff like that.
Yeah, because working 12s, like you said, that third day, we can do 2 12s and I'll be all right. That third 12 is the one that just have you, shut up, sit down. Because you just tired.
Right, because with us, we got, so for the 14-day span, we work 7 days of that. And we work 2 sets. So we work 3 different blocks. A 2 days, 2 days, and a 3-day.
Right.
And last year, we would always start with the 3-day and then end with we call it the 4-day week, but you work 2 days, Monday, Tuesday, Saturday, Sunday. Now it's the other way around. It sucked because I like getting that 3 days out the road, out the way.
Right, yes.
But now we do the 2 and then the 2 and then got to do the 3.
Yes, that's what we do. We do that. We work, like say, we work Monday and Tuesday, off Wednesday and Thursday. Well, it just depends on what day of the week it is, because I mean, if we work Monday and Tuesday, we're obviously off Wednesday and Thursday, but then we work Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. But then we're off Monday and Tuesday, work Wednesday and Thursday, and off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. So you're still getting like 2 days here, 2 days there, then a 3-day, 2 days. But that third day, bro, I'm trying to tell them dogs start barking.
The third day is
them
killer.
dogs start barking. I don't care. Like, and my job is not hard. It's not a physically demanding, I'm going to work, sweating like it's not like that. Now, there are days that I do have to work, but it's not as often as days that I don't. It's just the fact of, bro, I remember one time I was dating my wife probably 2 years at the time, maybe 3 years at the time, and I had worked, man, a bunch of 12s in a row. And we went to her mom's house, and as soon as we sat down on the couch, bro, I was out. And thank God, this is one of those times that her dad was there. And she came in there and she was like, why are you always going to sleep every time you sit down? I mean, just arguing with me, right? And I was like, you act like I'm not working, you know what I'm saying? And next thing I know, her pops intervened and was like, why are you arguing with him? This boy got a job, he working. He basically shut her down and put in and it was wonderful. I was like,
that must be a sight to behold, man.
Yeah. Huh?
For a dad to shut his daughter down, like, hey, yo,
this man right here is providing for you. And this is, because we had already been together for a minute, and I had moved her from Madisonville to Clarksville, because like the first year she was staying up there, and she had an apartment, and then after like a couple of months she moved in with her mom's, and then she got an apartment down here in Clarksville, and then I moved her down here. So we had been together for a hot second. So yeah, that whole rah, he shut that shit down. I was like, yes, sir. We on the same team, Leon. Yeah, that's what's up.
Feel you. Man, what else been going on?
Oh, let's see here. We've been over there fucking Iran up.
Yeah. Chuck Norris.
Oh, he died, man. Yeah, R.I.P.
I saw a
Chuck.
thing and they said, actually, we all died.
Yeah.
Chuck Norris survived.
We're still alive.
Right.
We're living in the Matrix, huh? Oh, that's so hard. I was like, damn.
Also, that's all I've been seeing. Like, Chuck Norris has actually been dead for years. Death finally got the courage to tell him.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Chuck. Did you hear what Donald Trump said?
Though, right?
I don't know, but did you hear what he said when the Japanese
about the
Pearl Harbor thing?
When he said about the being a surprise.
Oh,
he
my God.
That is about Pearl Harbor.
Oh, my God. I was like, that's some gangster shit, bro. Did you also hear when he was talking about, like, they got new leaders over there, and he was like, look at that. I'm creating jobs in Iran. I was like, this thing is stupid. He's probably one of the funniest dudes that just be saying whatever.
I think it's mostly because he's not trying.
Nah,
a lot of times he's not trying to be them inadvertently funny people.
Yeah, they do it just.
Now when they're your boss, that's when it sucks. But whatever.
Nah, he's funny, man. He's real funny.
Got anything else, man?
Nah, man, not really, man. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just hopefully we just came off a spring break.
Yes.
And
well, my child wasn't with me, so he didn't eat up all my food or nothing.
Man, I had both mine, and thank God we know people. Well, no, I don't want to incriminate myself. Never mind.
Don't incriminate yourself.
We had enough food. Put it like that. We had enough food.
Bet it up.
And that was about it. She's over her cousin's house right now, man. We need to go get some more burners, man. I need to get another hand cannon.
The cannon.
Yes. All right, now that's about it, though, G.
All right, man. Well, that's it for another episode of Epo and Swell's Conquer the Universe. Until next time, peace.
Holla.
Oh, it's not. It's not.
I gotta cut to the chase. Yeah. Everyone give me some